Kipchumba, Murkomen. Protocols observed. I just want to be very precise and brief. And if I got you well, you said the main objective was to create a base that can address the concerns, interrogate problems, and formulate policy decision to have a roadmap that can make police and also govern the security of this country. My name is Chief Inspector Njoroge Kagera, OCS Awasi. But our main problem first that has not been addressed is about strength of the police stations. And as we await for the recruitment, there are those things that we can do with what we have. Balancing of the strength that we have. You find there are those stations within the town that are very close to each other, having so many officers, whereas those some in the reserves have very few officers. With due support, you can, our DIG and IG can give permission to regional commanders so that they can balance, because nowadays you cannot do without their approval. Number two, the AIE. I didn't hear my colleagues talk about that. The AIE was scaled down. And it is the OCSs who pay for prisoners' meal. Whatever is being presented for us is very little, and therefore sometimes...
That one he said. He said that one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lastly, on formulation of the policy to give the roadmap. We have seen so many kind of what we are doing. We have the Kregera report, we have the Work Commission, juzi tulikuwa na Maraga task force, and the NADOC report. As you also go and formulate a report, put into consideration those, because most of them are occupying with the dust where they were put. Even the Constitution of Kenya is not fully implemented for the National Police Service. Then, finally, on how to create proper good work relationship with our chiefs, sub-chiefs, and also the GAO team. Sometimes we as OCSs, we don't just need you to make ourselves work better. It is our duty as the OCSs to walk out of the station, out of our comfort zone, and go meet these chiefs. It is our obligations, because these are the people known. Mimi nikiritaya nitaenda kwetu, lakini chifu ataritaya kwa hiyo kijiji. He is well known. He knows all the criminals there. If you do better baraza with them, me, in hours, that's what I do with my ACC. We conduct barazas, and that is how we get the names of the criminals. And we have managed to minimize crime. So our colleagues, zingine si za kungoja tufanyiwe. We need to go out and have barazas pamoja with this GAO team. Number two, we must make wananchi respect them. Mmoja amesema pale isipokuwa hiyo kijiti yako nayo sisi tuko na buduki. Let the people in the village respect the chiefs and sub-chiefs by you supporting them whenever they call you for sins and crime scenes by responding to them. So you make people understand them and they respect them. Mimi nikienda baraza na wabia mtu ya kuguza chief, anaguza porcupine behind. Kwa hivyo, lazima wa respect chief. So, another thing, we need to respect them whenever they come to us. Wakiingia ofisi yako, mpatie heshima. Msikize, kama kitu si mzuri, mwambie hapo chief, hiyo si mzuri. But sio kumtupanisha na kumuongelesha maneno mbaya. These people, without them, we cannot make those places we work. Because it is them who give us what we want for us to make that place safe. It is the chiefs who have the information. Finally, there is something I have done, and I remember we went for it. Youth engagement. There is a system that is being done by somebody called Karanja Muraya, and I know you have met him, about station liaisons youth officer, SIRO. Those things, if put in action, we can engage these youths so that every station at least have a youth liaison officer who can be able to receive these youth when they report. Because youth see us, police officers, as enemies to them. An example, whenever we are called upon to go to respond to demonstrations, it is us who get out armed to go and quell the demonstrations. We end up becoming the enemy after the demonstrations. Sisi dia tupatange njia ya kupita. Please, we want these local politicians to help us because they carry masses and they manage the crowds. Whenever you want to have a baraza or whenever you have to have a political gathering in my area, mimi sitaki pesa yako, but inform me for information, such that when you are there, your opponent will not fight you for me just to come and start fighting those people. Inform us just for information so that we can plan. Thank you so much.
Well done, OCS. Is it something burning? Yeah? Okay, but yeah, 1 minute.
Our chief guests, sir, all protocols officers, good afternoon, sir. I have two issues. Most of them have been addressed by my colleague, but mine is on policy. Currently, where we are heading to, our chief guest, police will be handcuffed in managing riots. Courts have openly dismissed applications that favor police while using Police Act. So it is our request that legislators through your office come up with a policy and come up with a law that will assist police in managing riots. All those acts that were in favor of police to use firearms in Police Act are null and void. They only depend on the Constitution. That is one. Number two, Your Honor, you talked about goons. And partially, my colleague has mentioned about it. We would request your good office to liaise with the political side, because most of the goons, and my colleagues will agree with me, they are from the political side. I don't think if...
Wewe ongea tu free, wacha uoga. Ona unatafuta Kiingereza ya kutumia.
Bwana CS, sidhani kama chief ama my sub-county police commander ama RC atakuwa na goons. Hana kitu ya kuwapea. Although I want to commend some politicians, they don't work with goons. And you'll never see people hovering around their vehicles. So, police, we are in a problem. Those are my 2 points to note. Thank you.
And they are very important. Thank you very much.